in what we just witnessed happen between Chennedy Carter and Caitlin Clark. I want to be absolutely clear. No one condones.
This was originally ruled an away from the ball foul, but it was obviously a flagrant foul. It really upset a lot of people.
Chennedy Carter did to Caitlin Clark on that one play. But you have to call a spade a spade. It was a cheap shot. But if we're speaking on what the entire sequence of events were...
Chennedy Carter's career is collapsing right before our eyes after she shoved Caitlin Clark in that game. In a matter of days, she went from being a promising star to one of basketball's most unwanted players. And get this, her own teammates reportedly urged management to let her go. Angel Reese even unfollowed her instantly, and now some teams are openly saying, "We'd rather have no one than her."
Her shoulder checked Caitlin Clark from behind, knocked her down before the basketball was inbounded. A common foul was called, but the WNBA on Sunday upgraded
in the WNBA, but he did not really mention Chennedy Carter at all, and that raised a lot of eyebrows.
One Sky coach Teresa Witherspoon called the play inappropriate and said Carter and the team will learn from the incident.
This is what happens when you cross the WNBA's Golden Star. But before we continue, I have a quick favor to ask. If you enjoy this content, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means the world to us. So, did you hit that subscribe button? Awesome, thank you. Now let's get back to the video. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
And you're playing against somebody like me, I classify myself as a dog. So if you're gonna throw a punch, then I'm gonna compete with you. I'm gonna play at the level that you're.
Like, did y'all forget all of the events that transpired last year with her and Caitlin Clark, and then she refused to own up to what she did?
Have you ever seen someone ruin everything in just a few seconds? That's exactly what happened when Chennedy Carter shoved Caitlin Clark during the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game. One single push changed the whole narrative. Tension had been building all game. Clark was on fire, hitting shots and making plays, while Carter couldn't contain her. You could feel her frustration mounting with every possession. Then it happened. After Clark sank another three-pointer, Carter snapped and delivered a hard, intentional shove that stunned everyone watching. The arena went silent for a moment before exploding with boos. Fans who were cheering just seconds ago were now shouting at Carter, and the energy in the building...
I don't know why people be so surprised. Oh my God, Chennedy Carter deserved a play. Why?
And it was just like one of those things that was in the heat of the moment. You know, I don't know Caitlin. I don't know her from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is hoops. It's competitive.
Clark's reaction was priceless. She later told reporters, "I felt the shove and thought, wow, really?" The disbelief on her face said it all. She couldn't fathom someone acting so unprofessionally in a professional game. She didn't retaliate or escalate. It was just pure shock. Almost immediately, the basketball community condemned Carter's actions.
Talk trash, and they have the game to back it up. Caitlin was just named Rookie of the Month, averaging 17 points per game and 6 assists.
Tyler Marsh did the press conference. He talked about Angel Reese. He talked about Cardoso, who I think is going to be a star.
The league as the top dog in college, and now professional players whom you're going up against want to show you why they are on top.
Scouts watching the game courtside were visibly disgusted. One even said, "I've never seen anything like it. That's not the kind of behavior we want in this league." That should have been a wake-up call for Carter, but she made things exponentially worse. When reporters asked if she regretted shoving Clark, she had a chance to apologize and move forward. Instead, she crossed her arms, rolled her eyes, and defiantly said, "I don't have any regrets with anything." The entire press room was stunned. She couldn't even acknowledge what had just happened.
That probably has one of the shortest fuses in the WNBA. Yes, why do I know that? I played with her.
As if things weren't bad enough, Carter poured fuel on the fire. She went on social media and posted, "I love the hate more than the love." That single post turned what could have been a one-day incident into a full-blown career crisis. Teams around the league were watching, and they weren't impressed. One WNBA executive didn't hold back, saying, "We wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole." It's not the shove, it's the attitude afterward that reveals her true character. That statement says it all. In a league where professionalism and character matter, Carter showed exactly who she is, not just with the shove, but in how she handled the fallout. Her behavior wasn't just hurting her reputation with fans and executives, it was tearing apart relationships inside the Sky locker room. Her teammates were so fed up that they were actively pushing for her removal, even though she was the team's leading scorer. That's how toxic the situation had become.
Kennedy alluded to, what we love about Caitlin is the same thing that we love about Diana Taurasi, the all-time leading scorer in the WNBA.
She was signed to the Chicago Sky with Teresa Weatherspoon, with Angel Reese, with Camila Cardoso, and, the rest of the folks.
Now, on this path, there will be some moments, and I think a perfect example is from whom you just saw, Chennedy Carter, but I think also to learn from this situation.
As if things couldn't get worse, Carter poured fuel on the fire. She went on social media and wrote, "I love the hate more than the love." That single post turned what could have been a one-day story into a full-blown career meltdown. Teams across the league were watching, and they were not impressed. One WNBA executive didn't hold back, saying, "We wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. It's not the shove. It's the attitude afterward that shows her true colors." That says everything you need to know. In a league where professionalism and character matter, Carter revealed exactly who she is, not just with the shove, but in how she handled the fallout. Her behavior wasn't just hurting her image with fans and executives, it was also destroying relationships in the Sky locker room. Her teammates were so fed up that they were actively pushing for her removal, even though she was the team's top scorer. That's how toxic the situation had become. Her reputation followed her like a dark cloud. During her stint with the Atlanta Dream, she reportedly tried to physically confront teammate Courtney Williams after being called out for not supporting her teammates on the court. That's not just unprofessional, it's completely unhinged. The Dream didn't hide the issues either. They suspended Carter mid-season and publicly labeled her a threat to team culture. That's not language teams use lightly. After Atlanta, she joined the LA Sparks, who quickly cut her for poor conduct after giving her limited minutes. 3 teams, 3 disasters. The Chicago Sky's final decision says it all about just how bad things had gotten. They refused to even offer their leading scorer a qualifying contract. An insider revealed the shocking truth. "We'd rather have no one than her." Let that sink in. They preferred playing shorthanded rather than keeping her on the court. But here's the truly mind-blowing part. Carter didn't just attack Caitlin Clark, the player. She went after the WNBA's new golden goose. Since Clark joined the league, the numbers have been staggering. WNBA merchandise sales have skyrocketed by 500% compared to last season, with Clark's jersey becoming the highest selling in league history. And get this, the Indiana Fever have seen their attendance jump by over 200,000 fans this season alone. Attendance has now surpassed 600,000, smashing previous records. TV ratings are through the roof. 23 WNBA games have drawn over 1 million viewers, with some of Clark's games on ION exceeding 2 million. That's why league officials are now considering stricter measures to protect star players. It's not just about safeguarding individuals, it's about protecting the league's future growth. That front office executive wasn't exaggerating when they said, "In a league where every dollar counts, why would we sign someone who attacked our biggest revenue generator?" It's just bad business. In the end, Carter didn't just burn bridges. She torched the entire financial foundation that could have sustained her career.